It's time for trivia. I need to zoom in more here. It's time for trivia night. I'll let everyone have a chance to join the various chats. We have many of them. I see Nork Circle in there. So how this game works? We're gonna play trivia. If you've ever played bar trivia, you're gonna be right at home. Except we have different categories here, and we'll see how that goes. We have the chats that I'm looking at for this are, of course, my Twitch chat, which may be being blocked by stuff. Let me make sure Twitch chat is on the stream here. What are you? Yeah, you should. Twitch chat should work. Twitch chat should appear right below me from time to time, below the lectern. No, Crazy Lee. So I'm also checking the secondary events chat in the Discord. Thank you very much for the follow, Minuki.
Look what I found.
No, my problem was they gave me I was given a list of like the programming stuff. Something got changed. So I've had like a personal schedule I have set up, and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And I checked everything. I'm like, well, everybody here is going to show up at 10 my time. So, so this is going to be fun. This is meant to be low stress trivia, fun nighttime thing to do on a fun Saturday night. So the way you're going to answer, please don't Google the answers. Oh wait, where's I have slides. This, of course, in honor of the late Alex Trebek, we went with the Jeopardy theme for this evening. I miss him very much. One of my favorite shows, if not the favorite show. Close a couple things here just so I have quick access to. There we go. Want to be able to flip over chats. Yeah. But right. So the way this game is going to work is you're all a fun audience. You're in both of these different chats. Since people are in different chats, that's fine. I'm just going to watch both chats. And essentially what it is when you know the answer, you type it in the chat. I know there might be lag and things going on. This isn't exactly, we're not giving out money on this show. If you got it, you got it. I'll try to call out whoever got it first. We have a really great show packed here. And I think that's pretty much all the particulars. If you're in Twitch chat and that's easier for you, that's fine. If you're in the Discord chat, that's fine as well. There's no really audio component besides. As long as you can hear me and see the screen, you're good. And I know we don't have an interpreter or anything here. Pretty much all of the questions are written on the screen. So for some reason, that helps you. I did my best for that because I tried other tools. They didn't, like the captioning tools, they didn't really work. All right. So with that said, we're playing a game show. Every game show that, like every night at 7:30 here, which I guess is 6:30 over in Milwaukee time, we have Jeopardy come on. But before that, we have Wheel. So before we start our game today, I get to show you our wheel, which has our categories. And our categories, I don't know if it'll let me, this doesn't count yet, but the categories tonight are people, places, and things, by the numbers, chat, spam, chaos, decides. You can imagine what that entails. The 20s timeline, and patent pending. Those are the categories for this evening. Thank you for transcribing that, Geski. I did my best. We're in secondary. This is what we have to work with. K-Par is here and ready. So let's spin the wheel for the first category of the evening. Oh no. Well, there's your answer. So your choices are by the numbers, patent pending, the 20s timeline, and people and places and things. Go ahead and type the category that you would like to see. This is the point. Okay, K-Par is in for 20s. Oh no. So we got numbers, we got 20s, patent pending. I got 2 for 20s. Anybody else? How bad is the lag? Because I think I just want to have a loose idea of how. 20s timeline. Lova, you can use either chat. Beware, Twitch lag is what it is. So I don't know the lag difference between the Twitch chat and the Discord chat. I think Discord has a higher lag, but I don't know. I'm from the IRC days. Like 3 seconds is a very normal lag for chat. You can use either. But just once somebody basically has it, and everyone kind of has a chance to throw an answer out there. Yeah, not IRC. All right, I think we're going to go with the 20s timeline first, just so you all can know exactly how terrible this category is. If you use both, I'm going to lose track. But I will ask you, if you throw out an answer initially, don't spam 40 answers. Like, say an answer, give everyone else a chance to get an answer. If I haven't said that someone's got it, keep answering at that point. Just give everyone a chance at least to get one answer in before we start spamming every single possibility. Because the 20s timeline is special. 20s timeline is 20s timeline, which you can't see because we have the wheel up still. So we're playing Wheel of Fortune anymore. We're playing the 20s timeline. So the 20s timeline works like this. There are a number of things before you. Make sure you can see all of them okay. Let's actually make this. They're a little bit cut off, so I'm going to fix that. That is not correct. Where is it? Where is it? If I keep clicking, it'll eventually figure it out. All right, cool. We're just going to let this go in the space a little bit, just so y'all can see it. All right, that should fix it. All right. So the way that this one works is you see at the bottom, it says 1920 question mark. There are a number of things that all were invented, discovered, or otherwise have something to do with the 20s. Probably most likely their invention or discovery. There's a couple clarifications that trivia brains will throw at me. We'll get to that. Only one answer is actually, there's only one answer for it that's obviously correct. You get it. You get the booby prize for tonight. But here it is, chat. Which of these things was discovered in 1920? And I have some worse news. In some cases, there's more than one answer. I will let you know once you get an answer. So say the answer that you think it is. Let's get that chat moving. I will let you know once all I'm looking for is name the invention that was invented in 1920. Discovered, invented, or whatever. You're picking from the list in front of you, not just out of the air. And I will warn you that there is more than one correct answer. And once I see the correct answer, I will call it out. The best that I can. And it has to be specifically in that year. A few of these things may be red herrings. Oh, I should explain. What is rocket? The liquid-fueled rocket is what that one is. It is not a cheeseburger, and it is not frozen food. Specifically the year 1920. You've been betrayed? Is that what they say in Civ 5? Geski is on point. The electronic television is an important distinction that will be made this evening. You win the booby prize. Sunglasses is listed twice. Is it? It is. Ignore that. It is not the traffic light. Vacuum cleaner, I will accept. Vacuum cleaner is one of the correct answers. It is actually the vacuum cleaner bag. It is not the aerosol can. Oh, I understand what Sergo was doing now. Yes, you're going to see soon exactly how much homage to Alex we're going to do tonight. So that is 1 point for Lovi. Is it Lovi or Lovi? I guess that's about the same. We have a city here called Novi, which everyone calls Novi if they're not from here, and it's great. Not sunglasses. I don't think anyone said it yet. Feel free to guess a couple more if you've already said one. It's not the bulldozer. There's only one more on the board. Dabs. This is a hard one because keep in mind, if we get this again, what is the radio altimeter? No, but good guess. It is not the loudspeaker. Nah, sorry. The sunglasses, just ignore the fact there are two sunglasses. It's not like sunglasses are in this twice. That's literally my error, and I'm enjoying the fact that it's up there twice. It is not the headrest, but good guess. What is garbage disposal? This is great. I love the answering. Like, You should just get double points for everything. It is not the garbage disposal. We're running out of things. Sunglasses to electric boogaloo. No one said it. Now, someone already guessed traffic signal. It's not traffic signal. Oh, that's the trick, is if you only have one of the chats open, you either have to listen or just get lucky. Yes! Lamb Cup has it. It is the Band-Aid. Band-Aid and vacuum cleaner bag were the two things. Very well done. Points for you both. We need to go back to the wheel and see what we get. Uh-oh. We get to go to the 20s timeline again. Now, we have a rule in this house. And the rule is, if we happen to hit this category 3 times, chat can revolt, and we don't have to do it. We could do a different category. The point was to sprinkle around, but we'll do another one of these timelines. Don't look stuff up yet, because there will be things that were happening with some of these other things. There's the reason all these inventions are up here. Save your looking up for later. So, as it figures, what did I do with this? So we did 1920. It's time to guess the 20s timeline. 1921. Hey, X and Div. 20s commercials. Where are you seeing 20s commercials? All right, so now guess which of these things were invented in 1921 or discovered. Penicillin. You're going to say penicillin every time. It's not penicillin. We've advanced it's like Civ. We clicked end turn, and now it's like a discovery every turn. That's right, you'll get it eventually. What is pork? Now. This one also has 2 answers. And beware. It is not traffic signal. But you have to be close, right? Cars happen. Lie detector is one of them. Yes, gets the points. And headrest from the banana box. You got it as well, the Twitch chat. All right, those are the 2 that I had. Headrest and lie detector. Because I guess when you have cars, I guess headrests are an important thing to have. Yes, claps. Claps in the chat. I have my chat thing for Twitch now, so you have there's a bazillion emotes that are all the Google emotes or whatever. All right, so that was that one. You have your points. We need to go back to the wheel for the next question. And if it lands on 20s timeline again. All right, by the numbers. By the numbers, we get a new category here. I'm going to switch this over. What is it? Headrests had not been previously. I know. Specifically, the car headrest is what we're going for there. We're looking for relevant things to the 20s. So by the numbers, which this is the category thing. So by the numbers, which I have an explanation for. What did I do with it? Well, there it is. We're going to ask some questions looking for a number. You're going to keep guessing. Try not to spam chat with just your guesses until everyone's kind of had a chance. Then come after it more. Keep guessing until somebody gets it. So, all right. So the first question here is, make sure my chat's up, because I know as soon as I show it, someone's going to try. So we're looking for a number in this answer. And of course, in homage to the late Alex Trebek, all of these trivia nuggets are written in the form of answers. You do not necessarily need to give me the question, but they're written in homage to that. All right, first question. First answer. The Volstead Act defined a beverage alcoholic if it contained more than this percentage of alcohol. More than this percentage of alcohol. Good evening to you, Koya. What is 8? 6.9%. How much alcohol is defined in the Volstead Act, prohibition and all that, in order to make something defined as alcoholic? We intentionally chose something this one is difficult. What are frogs? Can you ask your parents? Sure. Oh man, Regis too, man. The phone friend may be an option. 6.21, no. Geski has it in the Discord chat. I will give a second here for the Twitch chat to get any last guess in, because I know there may not be. I don't know what the lag is. I don't see another guess coming in. Geski has it correct. The answer is 0.05%. There's a very exacting thing. I had to learn it in school, and I thought it would be good for this. Oh, excuse me. That's actually the wrong answer. I'm wrong. That's the wrong answer. That's the wrong answer. That's a hint. It is not 0.05%, but you're close. You're closer than you think you are, but you're oh so far away. Okay, Circle has it. And now Lee's got it in the Discord chat. Yes, it's 0.5%. My mistake, because I wrote it as this without the decimal. Oh dear. I was trying to be fancy with my percents, and that clearly didn't work for me. But yep, that is correct answer. 0.5%. That is an extremely small amount. Think about that. All right, so we're gonna go back to the wheel. Keep track of your points, because I mean they're gonna be worth something eventually. Probably not. I mean, how's Bitcoin doing? All right, next we need the wheel. Where's the wheel? Wheel time. Wheel time. Wheel time. Patent pending. Oh dear, here we go. Patent pending. It's another new category we haven't seen yet. So patent pending. Patent pending says... So this is a whole bunch of inventions. You've already seen the list of inventions that we're going to work with. I'm going to list some factoids about them. Well, I'm going to list a factoid about it. And your job is to pick off the list that you've already been picking off for the years. Which of those inventions or discoveries from the 20s, loosely, I am talking about. So I have my other sheet for this. I have one screen. This is so fun. All right. So here we are. So where is that list? Here's the list with sunglasses on it twice. See, it's sunglasses in the daytime and sunglasses at night. So the question is, your clue, it has to be something off the list. Shout it out when you know the answer. The clue is, we aren't talking about the first head of the FBI. We aren't talking about the first head of the FBI. And this is your clue. I'm just going to put it in the chat. Banana Box has it in the Twitch chat. Anybody in the Discord chat got it? I just don't know what the lag is. So since we get to have two separate experiences here, if you're not looking at both, but we have it in the Twitch chat. Exendiff also was in there pretty quick. Yes, the answer is the vacuum cleaner. And of course, Hoover had a lot to do with that. All right, that was that one. Let's go back to the wheel. The wheel of many Firefox tabs. Here we go. By the numbers. We're gonna go back to by the numbers. You know how this works. Numbers happen. So we were last at the Volstead Act. Let's see. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun time. So all right. So this one, well, we'll see how we do. But obviously, if we don't get close enough, I'll either hint you or we'll take the closest answer when we get there. Where is my clue sheet? I need the clues for the clue sheet. Here we go. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was 119.62 in November 1919. At its lowest ever in July 1932, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at this number. And yes, I'm looking for the decimal. Hey, Tezcat, how's it going? We're playing trivia. Nice, Circle, but unfortunately that is not the answer. We may end up playing higher or lower as this goes. But take your best shot. I gave you a starting point, because it certainly isn't higher than that. 88.6. Someone's going to guess 98 degrees. Well, I won't go too long, Lee. Won't go for too long. 15.46. No. I mean, if you get the integer, I'm probably going to give it to you. But this back in the day, they measured it so tiny. 98.7. Another standard guess. I love it. The pi, okay. So it's definitely lower than 100, but it's not as low as 15. It's definitely between those two numbers. It is not 0. Times were bad. They weren't that bad. No, Testcat, not 42. Not 72. Lower than 72. Lower than 45.85. Higher than 22. Higher than 37 even. I think I'm just going to take the integer when someone gets it. 35, no. 38.6, no, but you're getting warmer. 39, no. Crazy with 40.6, not quite. Excellent. Banana Box, I'm going to give it to Banana Box with 41. Y'all were pretty close. Some of the earlier guesses were pretty good. And Lovey, of course, is even closer with 41.5. So I'm going to give it to Lovey and Banana. Points for you both. The correct answer, exactly, was 41.22. Testcat was actually really close with her initial guess. 41.22. Let's go back to the wheel. Let's keep this show rolling. Uh-oh. Chat, you know what to do. What category should we go with? You haven't seen the category people and places and things yet. You've seen by the numbers. You've seen the 20s timeline. And you've seen patent pending. Which category would you like, chat? Cyril going for the 20s timeline. Meat. Got Lovey doing victory dances. The one we haven't seen. All right, I got 2 for the one we haven't seen. So we'll go to the other category, because on this Jeopardy night, we only have 4 categories. Where is it? People and places and things. We have people and places and things and whatnot. What these are essentially just straight questions. They're about people, things, and whatnot, and places and stuff like that. They are all pretty based in the 20s, so we'll see how this one goes. But this is pretty much your straight general knowledge trivia type thing going on. All right. So again, in the chat, here is the first question. This city is the first to have regular radio broadcasts in the U.S. in 1920. This city is the first to have regular radio broadcasts in the U.S. in 1920. It's not Boston. It's not Chicago. It's not New York City. Banana tried to say London, then thought twice about it. It is not New York City. That's a really good guess, though. When I first thought of this, and then I thought about something else. Geski has it in the Discord chat. Does anyone have it in the Twitch chat? I'll give you a second to catch up, just in case of lag. All right, the answer is Pittsburgh. What is Pittsburgh? When I thought about this, I realized that a lot of early television and radio came out of Pittsburgh. For instance, one Mr. Rogers. All right, so that was people and places and things. Yep, Testcat, it was Pittsburgh. All right. We're going back to the wheel. Oh dear. Chat, what do you want? What category are we going to go with next? Thank you, Banana. I just want to make sure everyone has a fair shot, because if you're like 5 seconds behind and I'm always calling out the answer. But thank you for people, places, and things. Westinghouse. We got patent, people, places, same one again. All right, let's do the same one again. I got a few from chat saying do the same one again. We'll do that. All right. So the next question is a common waiting room staple. This periodical was first published in 1922. The Orange Witch. We're playing Trivial Pursuit now. What is time? It is not time. It is not the New Yorker. It is not Newsweek. The National Enquirer. No. Exendiff has it. Exendiff has the answer. I'll let everyone catch up. And then I will reveal. The answer is Reader's Digest. Well done. Exediv with the points. We're going to go back to the wheel. There's no $1 million wedge on this. I should have put that on there, huh? Patent pending. Oh, dear. I got to find the other document for that. How do I make the wheel go away? There it is. What is time indeed? All right, we're going to go back to patent pending. So we're back to that list of inventions. Patent pending. There they are. And my next question off that list is somewhere. Oh, here we go. It's like a seismograph, but for people. It's like a seismograph, but for people. Sergal has it first. Chat, Twitch chat is all over this one. Geski's got it in the Discord chat. I'm going to give the points to Banana. I saw them first, but y'all were in there really quick. The answer is lie detector. John Larson invented the lie detector, which we already know is from 1921. Yeah, Liesmograph. Yeah, we're not going to get into, and Boozy, I'm sure, could have a whole look. And I know my CSI, and I know that those don't trust lie detector. They're not. No, you got it. You got it, Banana Box. It's all yours. All right, we'll go back to the wheel. We got to keep this show going. People and places and things. Let's go to the next question for that one. What was the last one we had? We had this one. All right, so next question is, a Tennessee school teacher went on trial for teaching this in 1925. I love Psych. That's a great show. Exendiv has it. Sergal has it. Geski has it in the Discord chat. I think y'all knew this one. Points to Exendiv. And Crazy Lee's in there too. The answer is evolution, of course. I think a lot of people may have studied this one in school. I know a lot of high school history classes. I lived in Tennessee. All right. Yes, the answer was evolution, the Scopes trial. Let's go back to the wheel. Uh-oh. Chat. Chat, which one do you want? Which category does chat want? They're in control of the board. Numbers! People, places, and food and such. Patent pending. Numbers. I got 2 for numbers. All right. I'm gonna give it to the Twitch chat. We haven't been going to them as much for this. So let's go by the numbers. We did the Dow Jones ones. All right. Ready to go here. Oh, now you're changing your minds. Patent pending. What is this? We're in by the numbers. You had your chance. You gotta go quick. We're in by the numbers. All right, so by the numbers, here is the next question. Prior to the Great Depression, farm crop prices had not crashed yet. In 1920, this was the price of a bushel of wheat. Get your bushel slide rules out. What was the price of a bushel of wheat? This is all of a sudden supermarket sweep too. I'm realizing this. It is not $2. It is not $20. 69,420 is a really funny number. I will tell you it is lower than that. $12, no. It is less than, I will give you freely, it is less than $12. This is prior to farm crop prices crashing. K-Par, getting warmer, $3.25, no. $3, no. That's much closer to the answer than $11, which Alovi guesses. Test cat, it is not about 350. That is not the answer. What is $3.16? No, but you're warmer than $5, and it is definitely higher than 50 cents. Crazy Lee is Crazy Lee is barely higher at $2.50. Can anyone get closer? That the circle's at 247. You're even closer, but you're not quite there. It is higher than $1.99. It is $2.45. Crazy Lee has it in the Discord chat. Y'all got pretty close there. Yes, it was $2.45 for a bushel of wheat. There's so many guesses. I just feel like these are like phone bills now. I don't know if people get like regular phone bills anymore. It's just like you get toll calls and stuff, and they would be like 30 cents, 10 cents toll call, long distance, $1.09. All right, let's go back to the wheel. I thought that one was a fun one. I enjoyed that number because I'm like, wow, it was not exactly the number I thought it would be. Buy the numbers again. No, I'm not allowed to have that one again. We just did all those. Okay, wheel. Sorry, Alex is getting mad at his wheel. There we go. 20s timeline. We'll go back to the 20s timeline. I haven't done that one in a bit. Sometimes that spinner, I swear, just like picks the same random number like over and over again. All right, next one in the 20s timeline. So we did 1921. You can guess what's about to happen. What about 1922? Which of these things were invented or discovered? We're a nightmare about your phone taxes. What is penicillin? Is that right? No! Water skis. K-Par has water skis. That is correct. Exendiv has insulin. That is correct. There is one more answer on the board after those two. So insulin and water skis were both up there. There's one more that I have marked for 1922. What is Borger? No. It's not the aerosol can. It is not the liquid rocket. And it is not the traffic signal. Love. L. Ellie has it in the Twitch chat. The answer was electric. What is electric blender? So you had water skis, electric blender, and insulin in 1922. When were garages invented? I want to know about that. All right, so that was that one. Let's go back to the wheel. Buy the numbers. All right, we can do buy the numbers. We did something else, so I guess we're going to do by the numbers. There aren't a ton of these. I think there's only a couple left. Okay, so we had... Yep, here we go. Here we go. This year had the first automobile accident. This year had the first automobile accident. 13 is not the answer. It is not 1897. It is not 1899. What is 1899? No. Now I feel like I'm playing some weird pricing game. 1898. No. It is not 1920. One long car accident. It is not 1900. Not 1907. The price is wrong, Trebek. I was watching Jeopardy this week, and they actually paid homage to what's his name? Oh my goodness. Why can't I think of his name? But you know what I'm talking about. The swords. They did swords and S words. What is the Fourier collision? Oh, did someone say it? Did someone get it? No? We were warmer. We were warmer at the beginning of our guessing. It is not... Yeah, Sean Connery, thank you. I don't know why I'm... It actually did not occur in the 20s. It occurred way before the 20s. You were much warmer. In fact, you were very close at the beginning. It's not 1887. It is not 1894. We're close. We're very close. We're so close. It's not 1776. Yeah, Paul Revere just kind of rear-ended like some cattle or something. 1889, no. What is 1886? No. We're so close. We were so close. We were 1 year off before. 14. Not 1912. Tezcat is right. It is in the 1890s. 1898, no. What is 1888? No. It's not 1891. Are we just gonna run it down? What is 1893? No. 1983, no. 1896. Ellie has the answer. It was of course, it was naturally a car hitting a bike, basically. But I mean, cars were kind of slower, but it was still a fast enough accident. I didn't go much further into it besides the base story. But there you go, 1896. And Sergal almost had it right out the bat with 1897. All right, back to the wheel. Tabbing again. Back to the wheel. 20s timeline. Oh dear, here we go. 20s timeline. How about 1923? Which of these things was invented or discovered in 1923? What is yesterday? That's perfect, Loby. If you don't want to use the Discord chat, that's fine. I'm just watching them both the best I can. Traffic signal. Banana Box has traffic signal. That's right. It is not penicillin. It is not the electric razor. Nope, not the rocket. It is not the cheeseburger. Yeah, I think you're right, Tez, on the first actual deadly auto accident. They really didn't go that fast. They had like 5 horsepower. Like, we're talking pretty slow. Did someone get it? I don't think anyone got it yet. No one has it yet. So traffic signal was one of them. Crazily in the Discord chat has the correct answer. That answer is bulldozer. Yes, indeedy. The second instance of sunglasses. Nope. All right, let's go back to the wheel. By the numbers. Oh dear. We're gonna spin one more. I don't have too many of those left, so we'll eventually run out of that category. Let's go to patent pending. We haven't been there in a while. Patent pending. So I'm gonna put up the board of all these things, which ironically looks like the same thing without the year on it, huh? And I need my questions, which are not that one. What have I done? What have I done? Here is your clue. And just for the sake of those that may need it, I will also paste it in both chats. Clarence Birdseye invented it after seeing how well it worked on fish. And I've just gotten word they've opened the VR chat. Exendiv has the right answer in the Twitch chat. It's not penicillin. How well it worked on fish. Yep. Heavenly Fluff has it. So the correct answer is frozen food. Frozen food. That's not at all ironically how Birdseye is a common thing of frozen food you can buy. They're still sold today. All right, that's that one. Let's go back to the wheel. Thank you. We're going to go back to the 20s timeline. And we've done the 20s timeline a whole bunch so far. So let's try 1924. I know you weren't expecting it, but which of these things were invented or discovered? In 1924. It is not penicillin. You're gonna get it. You are so you're all over it. The radio altimeter is one of the answers. There are 3 answers for this one. The comments you make you look like a time traveler that is slightly confused about the future. It's all wibbly wobbly. What else can I say? The loudspeaker. LLA has it. And X and Div has cheeseburger. There you go. Those were the 3. It was not the rocket. The sequel to sunglasses. All right, so that was that one. We had cheeseburger, radio altimeter, and loudspeaker. All right, go back to the wheel. We got to go back to this wheel. All right, chat, what do you want? You can't see it, but the wheel landed on chat gets to decide. Which one would you like? I think I only have 1 question left in by the numbers. Well, we can do it. You want a hug? Gaskin, you missed cheeseburger. Oh no. People, places, and things for K-Par. Let's go to people, places, and things. And whatnot. Where's the questions? It would help if I had the questions. And you can see them, so that's good. Where's the start? Okay, that was the last one we did. We did Scopes trial. All right. So here we go. Here's the question. This now well-known character was published in a collection of stories in 1926. This now well-known character was published in a collection of stories in 1926. I actually don't know the year for Popeye, because I know Popeye goes way back. That's for cartoons. Little Nemo is an interesting guess, but I believe the year on that's like 1896. It is not Mickey Mouse. K-Par has the answer. The answer is Winnie the Pooh. All right, we're going to go back to the wheel. This time I'll make sure you can see the wheel. This is the most exciting part of Wheel of Fortune, I'm pretty sure. 20s timeline. We're going to go back to the timeline. Back to the timeline. All right, 1925. We're running out of choices. If you remembered the choices that were chosen before, for the most part, none of them are repeated, but I warn you, at least one of them is repeated for a reason. Everyone has to clap I will clap every time we spin the wheel from now on. Not garbage disposal. Aerosol can. LLA has it. LLA has one of them. And there is one more in this year from this board. Oh God. It's not the electric television. It is not the loudspeaker. Loudspeaker was 1924. A bulldozer with a liquid-fueled rocket on it. Unfortunately, no. That's the Joel McHale version of how to play this game. Still one more out there. For the most part, you probably don't want to re-guess stuff that's already been said. Nope, not the television. The electric television. So I think Geske was the one that got the Booby Prize for making sure to clarify. I just wanted to make sure it fit on the screen. Anybody else? Exendiv has it. It is the electric razor. Electric razor and the aerosol can. We're both 1925. All right. Back to the wheel. Oxygen was invented. What did I do? What did I just do to all my chats? Wheel. I'm looking for the wheel. All right, chat, which one you want? I got one left in by the numbers. We're halfway through the timeline. We mostly have like people questions left and a bunch in patent pending as well. What do you want? Iggy's choice. Oh dear. All right, let's go back to the people questions. People, places, and things. People, places, and things. Da-da-da-da. Behind the wheel. People and places and things. Oh no. Okay. All right, here we go. Next question is, with the lead played by Al Jolson, this is the first feature-length film to contain a soundtrack. Lead played by Al Jolson, this is the first feature-length film to contain a soundtrack. Geski has it in the Discord. That is the right answer. I think I've stumped everyone in Twitch. Twitch is quiet as a mouse. All right, Geski has it. The answer is The Jazz Singer. My film studies classes paid off. All right, back to the wheel. Oh, people, places, and things. We'll just stay right where we are. Next question. Wheel is gone. Next question. This style of architecture, based on purely geometric shapes, became popular in the late 20s. The Empire State Building is one example. Yeah, Exendiv has it. LLE has it, as well as Crazy Lee. Art Deco is the answer. Art Deco. Back to the wheel. Well, I have a bunch of people and places, so we can keep just going through those. All right, people and places, let's go. BioShock taught you something? I guess it does have a lot of that. If that's yeah. All right, here's the next people, places, and whatnot question. The first of this sport competition took place in 1924 in Chamonix, France. I'm gonna this is a very specific answer. Two have been close, but it's a more specific answer than that answer. Heavenly Fluff actually has a really good guess, to be honest, for a tennis ball. I think Roland Garros is actually the oldest slam. Maybe it's Wimbledon. I don't know. I think it's Roland Garros. At any rate, that place has been around for a while, even though it was an airfield. Did anyone actually get it? Well, so Crazy Lee, there is a clarification. So since we're kind of dancing around it, I'll just give it. The answer to this specifically is the first Winter Olympic Games, because of course the Summer Games happened first, and then I guess NBC wanted their money, so they had to have another Winter Olympic Games. So you both get you can share the points that I would have given you had you had the right answer. You can fight over that. All right, back to the wheel. Where's my wheel? 20s timeline. 20s timeline. What do we got here? 26. Are we on 1926? Did we do 26? We have not done 26 yet. And I will warn you that this is the one that has something reused in it. It is not penicillin. There are two answers to this one. One of them is reused. 1926. Not sunglasses. If you've been paying attention the whole show, there can't be too many other things to guess, right? Nope, it's not frozen food. Heckling. Yes, Tezcat has it. Tezcat and Crazy Lee, I saw both at the same time. Liquid rocket fuel and liquid fueled rocket, 1926. Nope, not Band-Aids. Yep, by I believe Paul Goddard. Yep. This one's a little bit tricky, so I don't have to guess the whole board again because there's actually two things going on. So, they invented a cheeseburger a second time. Yeah, this one's a little bit confusing. So, 1920, the vacuum cleaner bag was invented, or a modern version of it. And in 1926, Hoover invented the version of the vacuum cleaner that you're thinking of. That was a little bit confusing, so I didn't want us just guessing on that forever. All right. Back to the wheel. What do we got? People, places, things. By the numbers. All right, let's do the I think I only have one left of by the numbers. So by the numbers, we're looking for the number. We did the automobile accident one. Oh goodness, this one's pretty good. This one I enjoyed coming up with. Here we go. With a US population of about 106.5 million and women voting for the first time, this many millions of people voted in the 1920 presidential election. So I'm looking for the number of millions. I don't care if you round it down or up. How many millions of people of the 106.5 million population voted? To the nearest million. Give or take. I would be impressed if... So you got to keep in mind that 106.5 million includes kids and people who cannot vote. I gave you the total population. Oh, we're starting to get some answers that are kind of close to what the answer is. We're getting warmer. Carl Sagan, possibly billions and billions of years ago. Billions and billions. It is higher than 16 and lower than 69. Nice. 69 million. I don't know. They're all dead now. Wow, that's great. 50 is way too high. I think the turnout was, as usual, rather disappointing given the number of people who could have. We're very, very close. Now we're getting too high. 30 is too high, but you're really close. It is not $1 million. Fickle Pickle Pie. I'm going to give it to Fickle Pickle Pie. The answer is 26.7 million. 26.7 million voted in the 1920 presidential election. And welcome to the stream, Fickle Pickle Pie. First time I've seen you tonight. All right, back to the wheel. Let's go. By the numbers, I'm out of by the numbers, so we're going to do not that. People, places, and things. Let's go. We're kind of getting into the speed round because I think they're doing another movie tonight. I want to make sure y'all can get over to that too. But we'll kind of burn through what I have here. So we did the L. JOLSON question. We did the architecture question. We did this question. All right. Here's another one. People, places, and things. The first of this full-day endurance event took place in 1923. I do not know the movie. The first of this full-day endurance event took place in 1923. Tour de France is a really good guess, but Tour de France actually started years before this. Triathlon, Ironman, nope. The key to this clue is full day. Bug watching. Triathlon's a good guess though, but this event is exactly the same amount of time every single time. It is not based on it's not a marathon. It's not anything like that. The Tour de France is really long. The Tour de France was crazy. Like they would have them bike like 12 hours. Crazy Lee in the Discord chat has the answer. It is Le Mans. It is the 24-hour car race and one of my favorite movies that was actually filmed at the track. All right. Let's burn through a couple of these people and places ones. We only have a few minutes left. I can run over. And that's fine. I don't think there's anything else going on besides the movie, but let's just burn through the questions I got. Why not? Next people and places question. What was the next question? Will Shorts will be happy to hear that this newspaper staple became popular in the 20s. You got it, Fickle Pickle Pie. The answer is crosswords. I have no idea when Sudokus were made. Penicillin. The answer is crosswords. All right. Let's go to the next question and people, places, and whatnot. I'm gonna skip the wheel and just so we can get through the show a little bit faster. Next, people, places, and whatnot. Georgia O'Keeffe, an American artist who was popular in the early 20th century, was known for painting three things: New Mexico landscapes, New York skyscrapers, and this natural but enlarged thing. Oh, of course, we have artists in the chat. How did I know where this was going to go? And yes, Exendiv has the answer. There's a story about why this is a question. Crazy Lee has it in the Discord chat. They ask this question all the time on Jeopardy, and I think I wrote this just to make sure that I remember what it is. But they don't ask it this way. It's basically like, you need to know it's Georgia O'Keeffe, and it involves flowers. Pretty much. You pretty much got it, Crazy Lee. All right, next one. Wait, let's see. What was someone's typing in chat? What did they say? It's 20s paintings. Next. This company produced their 15th millionth product out of Highland Park, Michigan in the 20s. This company produced their 15th millionth product out of Highland Park, Michigan in the 20s. Bronco. Banana Box has it in the Twitch chat. It is Ford. It was one of the, I believe, Model Ts. But it was Ford. All right, next question. For the first time in American history by the 1920 census, this region or area crossed the point to be the most populous. I'm being vague here on purpose. It's a really obvious answer. For the first time in American history by the 1920 census, this region crossed the point to be the most populous. Very, very generic. You're thinking of it too specifically. It's an abstract term. We're in the 20s. There's a lot of culture happening. Where does culture happen? I feared we were going to guess cities forever. The Northeast. Even more general than I knew when I said region this was going to happen. You're all very close and you're all thinking of the same types of things. The answer is just urban areas. It was the first time in American history where more people actually lived in the city than living in any rural area. Oh, cool. I did not know that, Crazily. Banana's also in Michigan. Cool. All right. Yeah. So the answer to that one was urban. But, I mean, you said New York City. I mean, right. Space in general. I like that. Next question. Created by Otto Mesmer and Pat Sullivan, this celebrated cartoon star in the silent era was popular enough to attract movie audiences. Popularity waned when Mickey and Talkies rolled around. Created by Otto Mesmer and Pat Sullivan. Celebrated cartoon star, silent era, attracted movie audiences, but once Ellie has it in the Twitch chat. The answer is, what is Felix the Cat? Felix the Cat. I didn't think of Betty Boop. I thought it was 40s. But I could be wrong. She's quite old too. Well done. Felix the Cat is the correct answer. I have 2 left in this category. Oh, this one's a good one. Despite African Americans being barred from watching performances at this New York City nightclub, many of the greats, including Louis Armstrong, Cab Calloway, George Gershwin, and many more performed here. Despite African Americans being barred from watching performances at this New York City nightclub, many of the greats, including Louis Armstrong, Cab Calloway, George Gershwin, and many more performed here. It's a tricky one. You may not know it. I have another clue to help you get there. But it's a tricky one. I'll give you a second to think about it. I know we're running over a little bit, and if you have to step out and you want to go check out the movie or whatever, have a wonderful night, and thanks for joining us. We're just going to kind of burn through the remaining questions. Copacabana, first square. Airy Theta has the answer. Good to see you this evening. The answer is the Cotton Club, which no longer is around. I don't think it burned down, but they closed it in like the 40s when just the popularity of this kind of stuff waned a bit. All right, next, this is the last question I have for people, places, and things. Radio City was a good guess. I tried to get Radio City involved in this, but I couldn't find a clue that I liked for it that fit the theme. All right, last one in this category. This is the first U.S. state or territory to allow women to vote in 1869. Ugh. I like that. Ugh. I'm not guessing a state, just ugh. It's not Missouri. Not Michigan. Many of you have probably heard it before. It's a factoid that in your travels you may have heard it another time. I love it just because it's just a really weird. When you look at it in the context of history, it makes sense. Like some of the things you're guessing, like eggs and diff is close, banana's close. What's Lee typing? Rhode Island. Nope. It's out west. And I'm pretty sure it was not a state at the time that they allowed women to vote, but it was made a state shortly thereafter. Tez is frustrated that they knew the answer. They're talking about it, but now they've forgotten it. That's like the story of my life. Nope, it's not Arizona. We've really danced around it. It's not Colorado. It's not Montana. It's not Oklahoma. Fickle Pickle Pie has the answer. The answer is Wyoming. Wyoming, that state that literally looks like a box that was like the last piece they just kind of threw into the puzzle to make it fit. That is correct. It was Wyoming. I got some more patent pendings. We can burn through those, so I'll put that back up. I'm going to try to go through these a little bit quicker because I have a whole bunch we didn't go through. All right, so we did Bird's Eye last. The patent, so here's the clue. The patent was sold to General Electric for $40,000. Patent was sold to General Electric for $40,000. The radio altimeter. That's a good guess. Oh, the movie's starting at 11:30. That's perfect. We'll definitely be through that by then, and should give you plenty of time to grab a beverage, eat up something. These are all good guesses. No, it's none of these. You have to remember, General Electric did a lot of different things. It's not frozen food. Sunglasses that inject penicillin. B, I do not know for sure what the movie is. I honestly don't know. I would assume something reasonably themed to the theme. It is not the Band-Aid. The frozen cheeseburger. No, it's not the frozen cheeseburger. Well, we've really danced around all of them. I guess this clue was harder than I thought. When I first thought of it, I was like, the movie I have been told is the artist. The movie is the artist. Can I lick it? Sunglasses that show you the aliens are no. This is a tricky one. I'll give you another guess or two, but I think I'll just. I mean, I'm surprised. This one I thought I made this one a little bit harder because I figured it was too easy. Wow, this one really got under the radar. It is none of these things. You're thinking about like stuff that you can sell to consumers. This is something that you would sell to civil engineers. You would sell this to civil engineers. And it was kind of important. We talked about why you might want these earlier with the first one of the. Yep, Exendiv has it. Yeah, it's the traffic signal. Patent was sold for 40 grand. All right, next one in this category. Chester Rice and Edward Kellogg, two different people, invented this at different companies independently. Thankfully, they didn't interact destructively. Cornflakes. I should have put, I'm sure some kind of cereal was on here. It is not penicillin. Everyone's just saying penicillin now. Graham crackers. A lot of players have been really on this but a lot of people have been guessing this one before. Artificial sweetener. Man, that's one that was probably popularized in like the 60s. Wasn't it like LBJ that had the Fresca, Diet Fresca or whatever? Nope. No. It's none of those. The clue was written. Thankfully, they didn't interact destructively. We were going more physics based than rockets. We were being very veiled with the clue. Usually this has to do with if you stand at a certain place and you have one of these doing the thing here and another doing the thing here, there's actually a spot where a person doesn't it moves in waves, and that has certain properties to it, such as interference. And one of the ways that things can interact is destructively. I think that's the most I can say without giving it completely away. Now we're on the radio altimeter. Well, at least we're thinking of electronics. But no, I don't think those things act destructively. The radio thing? No. Of course the blender. No, it's not the blender. Not the lie detector. How has no one said this one? Someone's been on this one every single time. What we were looking for was there we go. Fickle Pickle Pie and Crazy Lee got it at the same time. Loudspeaker. The loudspeaker. All right, I got another one. The modern version of these were invented in the 20s and were found to be quite practical with artists and directors at work because of their work environment. The headrest? Nope. Yep, Banana Box has it. The answer is sunglasses. Sunglasses was the answer. All right, this one I think everyone's going to get pretty quickly. You no longer need a horse or mule to help you out. Kpar has it in the Discord chat, and Heavenly Fluff has it in my Twitch chat. It is the bulldozer. The Dozebooler. Next one. Fleming went on vacation, then came back to discover this. Banana Box! After all these times, you finally get it. The answer is penicillin. Not to be confused with John Ham. The name is John Hams. This invention, so the inventor claimed, was to help his wife in the kitchen. But maybe he was just lazy and didn't want to do his weekly chores. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep. The answer is the garbage disposal. Exendiv has it. Here's the next one. Despite being a bit disputed, there is a plaque dedicating the invention of this in Pasadena, California at the right spot. Little old ladies. It's not the Golden Girls. It is not insulin. Furry Snow. It's not water skis. But I think it's the same year or about the same year. LLA has it. The answer was cheeseburger. And Crazy Lee's got it in the chat. The answer was cheeseburger. From the Lionel Sternberger. All right, here's the next one. Earl Dixon invented this because his wife was a bad cook. Yes, Yeski, you missed cheeseburger again. Earl Dixon invented this because his wife was a bad cook. As funny as it sounds, the answer is not frozen food, and it is not the blender. The aerosol can for cheese? No. Ugh. These are really good guesses. This might be my favorite clue in the whole set. Not the lie detector. Water skis gotta get away. Oh, oops is actually a pretty good clue. Not the garbage disposal, right? Or the garbage disposal. Insulin because they got diabetes? No. It's just garbage, no. No, so his wife is such a bad cook that something bad happens when she cooks. Therefore, the guy was like, you know what? I really need to invent this. So that, it has absolutely nothing to do with, like, the actual product of the food, but something that continually happened when she was around sharp objects. Yes, Geske has it. The answer is Band-Aid. He invented Band-Aids because his wife was a bad cook. And speaking of inventions that have to do with kind of a weird necessity like that, the manual way of doing this didn't work for him, so he invented this electric version. Manual way of doing this didn't work for him, so he invented this electric version. Penicillin glass dozer. It's not the blender. Everyone's on the blender. It's not the blender. Yes, Pickle Pickle Pie has it. It was the electric razor. Electric razor. All right, next one. Ralph Samuelson invented this. All he needed was his brother to help him and some clothesline to test it out. Ralph Samuelson invented this. All he needed was his brother to help him and some clothesline to test it out. Sunglasses. No, it's not sunglasses. X and Div has it. The answer was water skis. All right, so the inventor of this, it was Lloyd Espenscheid. In a loose sense, comparatively, bats don't need this, but people need it. So Lloyd Espenscheid invented it. In a loose sense, yep, Heavenly Fluff has it in the Twitch chat. It is the radio altimeter. It's a radio altimeter. Next clue. You would likely find one of these at a Starbucks or coffee shop near you. And if you say Band-Aid. It is the electric blender. Exodip has it. After claiming no responsibility for the bad echolocation joke that I made. Alright, next one. I only have a couple left. Good news, everyone. Philo Farnsworth invented this now ubiquitous household item. Definitely water skis. Crazily has it in the Discord chat. It is the electric television. We already talked about this one, but because everyone had to have a car now, naturally you'd need one of these. No vacuum jokes. Because everyone had to have a car now, naturally you'd need one of these. Oh, did Banana get it first? Oh yeah, they did. It moved my horn. Rockets horn. X and Div has it. It's the headrest. Yes, we talked about that one earlier. So this one was invented by Eric Rothheim, and the clue is under pressure. Invented by Eric Rothheim, the clue is under pressure. K-Par's got it. Geski's got it. Yep, it is the aerosol can. Here's the next one. Weird Al has a song about the organ that secretes this. Weird Al has a song about the organ that secretes this. X and Div has it. It was insulin. And the last one. Here's the last clue. You should probably know which one it is. The first one was made with thin pipes, a nozzle, a combustion chamber, and a couple vertical tubes. Yes, Lovey's got it. It was the rocket, of course. It was the Goddard's rocket. Which I think, I don't have the film on hand, but I'm pretty sure that was actually filmed, or a version close to it. There are pictures of it, and that's a really cool invention. Do we want to? We have a couple more on the years. Were we on 27? Yes, we were on 27. Oh, there's only a couple left actually on the board. So 1927. Anyone got 1927? There are no more repeats. So anything that was said before was already done. What is this emote? Hypergravity. Not penicillin for 1927. A vacuum cleaner with a combustion chamber. Civ 5, no. There's only 4 that haven't been said. There are 2 for 1927. Nope, not traffic signal. We already had that one. Civ 6, no. It's not insulin. It's not the cheeseburger headrest. Nope. Liquid Rocket was 1926. Garbage disposal is 1927. Garbage disposal is one of them. New garbage, who's this? Bread slicer. That was the coolest invention to cut bagels, I have to say. We had like the guillotine to cut bagels. I love it. There's one more in 1927. It was the booby prize because it actually needs to say electric in order to be correct. It is not the radio altimeter, but it is it's an electronic device. We just had a clue on it. Electric Boogaloo? It is the electric television. Crazy Lee has got it. Alright, there's only 2 left on the board. What about 1928? There's only one answer for 1928. Nope. Remember, anything that was in a previous year has already been done. Nothing's going to reappear at this point. Glasses, well, no. Sin glasses, they make you sin. Nope. Still don't see it. Come on, it was the one we were guessing at all game. No, it's not bubblegum. It's not the aerosol can. Yes, Banana Box! I set this all up for you. The answer was penicillin. It was 1928. And the last one, we've been guessing it all game. And the last one, 1929. What could it possibly be? The last one that hasn't been... that hasn't been... Ellie has it. The answer is sunglasses. Say it with me. Sunglasses. And the stock market crash. 40, what was it, 41.22? Oh my goodness. Alright, that has been trivia night. We burned through all the trivia that I have. I don't have any more, but you can join. They're gonna do the Speakeasy movie. You can get information about that in the Discord. And I'm glad you had a good time, Banana Box. I wanted it to be something light and fun that everyone can get involved with. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be on the main stream with Iggy's Got a Secret at 10 Central Time in the morning. That's, yep, it's 10 a.m. in the morning. That's going to be a really fun show. It's like, What's My Line? I've Got a Secret. It's a great time. And I have Wait, Don't Fur Me tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 Central Time. I did not decide the times, X and Div. I apologize about that. It's just in the morning. But it's 11 o'clock for me, which is like almost not the morning. But we have a really packed show. Boozy's going to be there. Alkali's going to be there. QM's going to be there. Xander's going to be there. Wait, Don't Fur Me in the afternoon is, of course, similar to the NPR show of a similar name. And that one's in the afternoon. I'm also going to be in the board game area. Many of you non-furs that are hanging out here tonight know Ridley. We're going to try to get a game of Spirit Island going. That's also on the schedule as well. So, I think that's all I have. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you again for joining. And I hope you had a lot of fun. Was this fun? If we did this at a con when we can have those again safely, would this be fun to do? I think this would be fun to do. All right. I'm Peter, then this is Bill Curtis. That's right. Crazy Lee knows exactly what's going on. And we have a packed show for Wait, Don't Fur Me as well. We'll have Xander and a slew of other comedians with us. I believe Tezcat is on that, as well as Chris the Comedy Bunny. And thank you very much. Hope you had fun. have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. See you when I see you.